Healey, Director here at Century 21, and Nick Ball joins me from Innovate Finance. Thanks for coming, Nick.
Thanks, Casey.
Today we're talking offset accounts. Are they still available? Do they come as part of your home loan package? And how's the best way to use them to really maximise tax, make things simple and easy for your accountant?
Yeah, absolutely. So offset accounts, 100% still a thing.
Yep.
They do only come as a part of packaged home loans. So what I mean by that is you're generally paying an annual fee to the bank to access extra things such as offset accounts. Used to be a big thing about credit cards, all that sort of stuff to try and get those better deals, so to speak, but no one really uses the credit cards much anymore. So
stay away.
Exactly. So they're still definitely a thing. I think where we see them used, what we've been speaking about lately in terms of investors, is that really ensuring you've got everything neat and tidy in terms of if you've got multiple investments. So potentially having an offset account for each property. So your rental income flows into there, the expenses for that property alone flow out. It just makes everything clean and tidy. And the important thing to note is that whatever balance is sitting in that offset account is offsetting the interest chargeable on your mortgage for that property. And not that everyone's trying to save interest necessarily on your investment for tax reasons, but it still makes sense.
Definitely. I always talk to investors, and when we're first signing up new managements and getting prepared for new properties, is having that kind of a safety net of funds. So whether it's your first mortgage repayment in the account. So we know that when we're leasing a property, that first month of income isn't always a first month of income. So you've always got your letting fees to come out. You've got any accounts to be paid, whether it's like things like smoke alarms or services to the property that need to be there for the tenant and to meet your legislation. And then depending on when the property was leased in the month, depends how much income's going to be there. So I always say have that safety net of that first mortgage repayment in the account, and then let everything flow back into there. Any excess funds obviously minimises interest payable, and then if you've got any outgoings that you pay yourself, whether it's things like insurance premiums and things like that, always take it back out of that one account. So really at tax time, it's quite easy for your accountant. Everything's there in ins and outs in the one account, and it makes preparing for end of financial year and your tax so much easier.
And I think it gives you some comfort too. Understand what each property's, what it needs per month.
And look, sometimes there's a top up that you need to put in each week, and you're just popping it back into that account, ready for that loan to come out. Some months there's 4 weeks in a month, some weeks there's 5. So you're just depending, you'll never have a true flow of rental income for the exact same amount each month. And I think that's really hard for owners to calculate, how much am I going to get this month? Well, kind of depends on how many weeks in the month, was there any other outgoings? So having this safety net and this access offset account to put everything in is just keeping the flow and making it much easier. So you're only just checking that one account every month to ensure there's funds there.
Absolutely. It makes so much sense, and setting it up correctly at the start, you're just going to make life easier for yourself moving forward.
That's right. So I'm Healey, Director here at Century 21. If you have any questions, Nick's always happy to help. If you need help with refinancing, are you looking to purchase a second investment property, reach out to Nick. He's our guy in mortgage broking. Can hands down say that, look, Nick's done a couple of mortgages for me now, and the service that they provide as a company, second to none. Thanks. Bye.